Okay, Sunday, 25th of August, 2024. So Adrian's daily vlog, sharing smart stuff men should know. Study Sunday. Be more. Don't give them an excuse. So this is a little interesting experience I came across very recently, past 2 or so weeks ago. I had to sort out some documents for stuff unrelated to this video. And I realised that I might not need this document, knowing a few of the things, the context and whatever else. I thought I might not need this. But I thought it's good to have it. It's good to have it but not need it, and the opposite, need it but not have it. Very important. And I thought, well, actually, there's something else I can do with this document here. One extra step I can take to give certain other people fewer excuses to reject me. Because then they could say, oh, have you got this? Oh, no, I don't. I'm sorry, go away. Oh, have you got this, but in this way, for example, in this context? No, sorry, go away. But then, if I had it, and in other contexts as well, they would have had fewer excuses to reject me. The context and the situation is relevant, but the principle is very sound. By going one step beyond, in this context, the chance of being rejected, let's say, of having problems even, will be even less. Meaning I was giving them fewer chances and fewer excuses to give me problems, give me hassle later on. And I'm talking weeks and months in advance. I'm planning way ahead. Fair enough. But by doing these things, I'm giving them fewer excuses, fewer chances. And that's powerful. And then you could apply that to almost anything. Competition, people, business, whatever else. By doing more, by having more documents, paperwork, products, channels, websites, links, URLs, URL shorteners, whatever else, you name it, all kinds of things. It gives people a path of least resistance to accept you, and a balance of probabilities to accept you as opposed to reject you. Or it could be that simple one little thing was missing. You came all that way, you're 99% there, but that's that one little obscure thing over there, over here, wherever else you needed. But because you didn't have it, problems. Fair enough. So how can we reduce those problems? We'll give them few excuses. Give people, whoever it is, few excuses to reject you. It's easier, it's quicker, it's cheaper, it's whatever, this and that and that and this. Give them more reasons to accept. Give them more reasons to work with you. Give them fewer reasons to reject you. Powerful stuff. And interestingly, on that principle as well, this interesting idea in the future, interesting idea I developed in the past. If you've got two choices, one is a 0% chance of something bad happening. It's impossible. Mathematically, technically, scientifically, you name it, impossible. Another one is 1% chance. 1% chance of the same thing happening. But this way, you've set it up. You've set up things so it's impossible to happen. You've got the documents, the paperwork, the tick the right boxes, you name it. Everything's sorted it, so the chances of something bad happening are 0. Very nice. But over here, it's 1%. Now, you could say, in the grand scheme of things, what's 1%? 1% chance of something bad happening is 1%. Who cares? But actually, you could argue also, with 0 versus 1%, that percentage, even though nominally it's 1%, which is 1% gain, but going from nothing to something is infinity, because anything divided by 0 is infinity, it doesn't work. So that chances, the risk level, 1%, 0% chance, is actually infinitesimal. It's beyond night and day, mathematically speaking. So then you can say, right, well, if there's a 1% chance of something bad happening, okay, is it worth taking the risk? Yes, no, maybe. But by doing an extra thing or 2 or 3 here, over there, over here, over there, you name it, the risk goes from 1 to 0. And it's impossible. So there's even fewer things to worry about. Meaning, you're giving them fewer excuses. And the fewer excuses they have to reject you, to have problems with you, the better. 1% versus 0%. Interesting. So that 0% is impossible. Something, it just can't happen for whatever reason. Technically, documentally, you name it. But over here, even though it's 1%, just one measly percent, just one tiny percent, still risk. Interesting. By doing more, by thinking steps ahead, by preparing, planning, you name it, your risk of something bad happening to you ultimately goes to 0. Because it reaches the point where you've got it can't truly ever go to 0, because there's all kind of black swan events and unforeseen circumstances, standard deviation, 6 sigma things. But by doing more stuff, the risk exponentially drops. Exponentially goes to 0. I mean, things can happen, whatever else. But interesting. Now, there was this great quote I remember from years ago, that was something akin to prepare to fail, fail to prepare, prepare to fail. If you don't prepare, paperwork, you name it, links, all sorts of documents, whatever else, if you fail to prepare, then get ready to have a disaster, basically. Fail to prepare, prepare to fail. So give them fewer excuses in life, in business, in general. You know, you name it, here, there, everywhere. Give them fewer excuses to reject you. Oh, you ain't got this. Oh, here it is. Have you got that? Oh, yeah, here it is. Here it is. There you go. Oh, do you know that? Yeah, it's over there. Have you got the password? Yeah, it's here. What's going on over there? Oh, it's this. Have you got enough money? Oh, yeah, here it is. Have you got the thing? Oh, here it is. Do you know where to go? Yeah, I'm over there. Have you got the key? Oh, here it is. Fewer and fewer reasons to reject you. Powerful stuff. Give them no excuses. You could also argue in a way that's to be ruthless. That's the topic for another video, but yeah, ruthless and resilient and not giving an F and whatever else. Powerful stuff. Yeah. But otherwise, Adrian's daily vlog, sharing smart stuff men should know. You will see me tomorrow.